hello.
Hello, hello. Have you
Oh,
managed
what
to
do
get on the server yet?
Nope. And also, I'm not sure if it's because I'm using a wireless headset or something, but my sound seems off today.
Okay. You sound fine to me. Do I sound weird to you?
You sound like you're behind a fan, and like your mic's not fully plugged in, if that makes sense.
Huh. Okay. Does that sound any better? You might be hearing my audio double somehow. Not in coming more than one.
All right. Give me a sec. I'm swapping over to my IEMs if I can find you. What the other one? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's just my feedback. I'm not sure that one off.
Okay, so there's a cutscene, so I gotta I gotta
Yep,
watch
pay
that.
attention to it. It's background lore. I went over some different. I don't have filters on my what I do on. All right, I'm gonna mute and get my uh,
All right.
screen started. myself. Hey, Gex. All right, sounds like you're in game. I heard somebody trying to punch stuff. Okay. All right, well, let's get the show on the road here. Have you played any Enshrouded before?
Nope. And
Do I still sound weird to you?
yeah, you still kind of sound a little weird.
Hey, let me know, folks on the stream, do I sound weird to you as well? Do I sound like robotic or echoey, like I'm talking through a fan? Because that's what I sound like to Gex, and I can't figure out why. Um, so yeah, let me know. This game really is beautiful. You've slumbered for too long, Flameborn. The realm of Embervale has fallen, consumed by the shroud. Now the enduring flame calls for you. Find a place in the ruined world and construct a flame altar to create shelter from the dark. Alright. So basically, we are a magical hybrid experiment that was created as this world was falling into ruin from a magical fungus disease type thing that was taking over. We have some special abilities to enable us to combat this, but yeah, we've basically been away in those vaults asleep for too long, and most of the world is too late for most of the world. But we are going to come try to save what's left and bring it back. So yeah, they don't make it clear how long you were asleep in those big clay jar things, but you get the sense that it was a long time. Like it could have been 100 years or something.
I'm about to find out if there's fall damage.
Well, I guess there's one way to find out. There's fall damage. Yeah, a lot of people do that. Playthrough, so I didn't want to stand in your way. I have not finished this game, but I've gotten a fair distance into it just playing with my husband, and so I don't have content about it or anything. But okay, so we've got this little tutorial here. We just have to follow along with that. So they say press Z to navigate the map, but I actually I changed around my key bindings to match my key bindings in Arc a little bit closer so that it's not so confusing. Okay, I like that you can jump so high. The movement in this game is really good. Here are good. There's a chest. I got the bandages off the table. You want to open the chest? Oh, actually, you should probably take the bandages. Here, I can actually gift one of these to you.
I already used the bandage.
Okay, you got one too?
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Why do games decide to have I as inventory? It should be tab.
I hate that. Well, you can rebind your teeth.
I'm gonna have to do that at some point.
Yeah, you can pause and do it now if you want, because I apparently I need to figure out my audio here, because Zant is also saying I sound a little odd.
Alright,
but yeah, I rebounded so that inventory is Z and map is M. Because I like having the inventory key over closer to the rest of my music keys and everything. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm plugging it in again. Probably the first thing to do, right? Self is turn my monitor on, and I sound fine to myself. That doesn't mean a whole lot. but I can't have that on all the time or it's distracted. Okay. What else could I have done? That's not wrong. I've checked all the inputs. Sure everything's plugged in. There's a fan on in the background, but it's not a very loud fan. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'm glad I found good to use 17. 7 times. Ooh, another torch. There, I get a torch too. Ooh. Oops. Okay. Yep, so we can just kind of explore through here. This is just their little tutorial area, but since it's all open world, we kind of explore it at our leisure. Ooh, but there's something over here that you might like.
This is already a bad start. If we have explosives, I can already see how this is gonna go.
Yep. Anything good?
I got a ring.
Oh, nice. Alright, and there's like a page here. Oh, it's just a drinking song. Okay. So this was somebody's little drinking hideout, I guess. Alright. Ladders are so slow, I need to stop. Brilliant blue. Okay, thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. We've got something. Oh, it's another torch. I guess in case there was another person along or something. Ooh, I haven't been through this area since the last update where they kind of improved the look of the Enshrouded areas, and it is what they did with it. So one thing to know about this game, by the way, you might notice that it looks kind of unique. A lot of Unreal Engine 5 games are starting to kind of look the same. This is not an Unreal Engine 5. This company built their own custom engine for this game. Okay, so we are enshrouded. We are in the shroud, but you see we've got a timer. Since we're the Flameborn, we don't just die instantly. But we do have a limited amount of time. And there you go. The combat is really nice too. Alright, and out of the shroud, so the timer goes back up again. You look like you could use another bandage, though. Nice. Okay. It'd be nice not to have to respawn at the flame vault again if we die. So, yeah, instead we'll respawn at the most recent return beacon. Okay, and it is nice. We've got torches. I'll let you kind of lead the way here since I've been through here before. I don't want to do too much guiding of your exploration. I'm going to let you explore, whatever. Oh, this torch is about to burn out, or I think I'm going to run back and grab that other torch. Or did you grab it?
I'm sorry, what? I'm too busy. I'm too busy chasing something.
Okay, did you happen to grab that other torch that we saw?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay. Never mind.
Sorry, I saw a monkey dog thing.
Okay. A monkey dog thing. Okay, I have no idea what that would be, but that's good to know. Let's see what I can find. Got the definition somewhere. Oh, top fireflies. So, ah, where are you? Oh, the torch broke. I got some rat meat. Yay.
I'm fighting a wolf.
Yeah, well, good idea. I'll stick to the well-lit areas for now. I like how instead of just having all the lights on all the time, they kind of have a lore reason, like a spark goes out from you since there's a flameborn and lights them. So it's not like the Skyrim dungeons that have had torches going for thousands of years.
So I'm supposed to stick to the light?
Well, you don't have to, but my torch broke and I don't have another one, so I am just going to stick to the light for now. Although I did find a bed, so let me sleep in the bed. Yes, it speeds up the nighttime by 30 and refills the stats. And then if you found a bed and slept in it too, then it would speed up the nighttime by 60. But even just with one person, it speeds it up a little bit, which is pretty cool. No, but yes, cook some food over the fire. There we go.
It's a good thing Salma's not here, otherwise she'd be upset.
How about you killing all the wolves?
Yes.
Well, those wolves aren't tameable, so I don't think they count. Here, hang on just a second, and I'll give you some of this cooking. You need to be a little closer.
I'm chasing this rabbit. I think it's a rabbit.
It's a rabbit-looking thing, yes. There, you can have a mushroom and some cookies. And you can give me some nice stuff.
So how do I cook stuff?
I already cooked the meat for you, but if you have more raw meat, the tutorial for that's over in that little area by the fire there. You just have to use the emote wheel to sit down in front of the fire, and then it'll give you prompts. So. Oh. Oh, geez. I am not used to being this weak. I'm probably going to die to this guy. That's so crazy. This guy's level 1. Wow. I did set it up to be fairly timed to move, though, because you don't actually drop the inventory and die. Which can be changed if the majority of the players on the server would prefer it that way. Now, I'm trying to remember, I think there was somewhere before skill issue. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Theo. Welcome, welcome. And have a good night's sleep. Somewhere close to the beginning. It's dark without a torch. Oh. Yes. Oh, mushroom.
Secret tunnel.
Woo-hoo.
I found some arrows over here.
Nice. Maybe I just got lucky my first time. Oh well, I should be able to go build a flame altar. Probably not without a glider. Yeah, that ain't happening. So we're just gonna do this quick. That hurt a little bit.
Are you back in the... Yep. You're over here.
I'm coming out. Yep. Man, it has been a year since I've had a fresh start in this game, so I barely remember how to do the early stuff. But I think probably you're going to need to start out by following the tutorial and setting up our first flame altar, so at least we'll have somewhere to respawn and whatnot. So this is the area where they suggest doing it. Did you already do it?
No. It's telling me I gotta go over here.
Well, this is the area they usually kind of recommend. You don't have to do it here. You can put down a flame altar, which basically claims an area as the base spot. You can do that anywhere that there isn't shrouds. But, I mean, this is a pretty good area because it's got a lot of basic resources close by and it's pretty safe. And, so, yeah, I just need more there. Flame altar. Mushroom. All the clues you can get. Weapons like smash stuff. If you break the barrels and crates and stuff, a lot of times they have stuff in them.
Okay, the sword I had broke.
Yeah, early level, you know. High quality stuff. Hey there, that's a nice chest you got. Got any weapons in there for me?
It's locked.
What is?
The chest I found?
Ah, well, if you can find some metal scraps, you can make lockpicks out of those. Yeah, we should. You're right. Seven. Seven. I'm just getting distracted. I just need 2 more stones, so I'll have enough to make a flame altar. Um, I went looking for those and got distracted. I know you're probably shocked at that, but isn't it same gorgeous? Oh, really impressive. I think I can. Yeah, the smaller rocks we can just collect by notching. Flame altar can be a nice little hack if you want to see the area. If you just make a flame altar, you don't even have to place it, just because it lets you zoom way out. I'd rather build a bigger main base somewhere else, but this will do for now. There's other survivors drowsing in ancient vaults. We need to go wake them up.
This is how you tame goats, right?
It's not knockout taming is not a thing in this game, if that's what you're asking.
I resorted to punching a goat.
Well, that's a good way to get meat and hide, I suppose. Punching a tree, a thing I can do. At least it's not hurting me like it does in Ark. Doing a little bit of damage. It's going to take a long time to knock a tree down, though. Oh yeah, I love Enshrouded building system. And I feel like I've barely scratched the surface with it.
No, don't run. Eh.
I'll go back up here somewhere and see if I can use a torch. Torch seems to be better than nothing.
I think I may have lost what I was supposed to be doing.
If you look up at the top right of your screen, it'll tell you what your current active quest is and how to open your journal.
Back off me, wolf. This is my sheep.
I'd rather break crates than chop down trees. I usually just like to smash things. Smash. That was a really rotten little barrel. No, I think I know how to get started. I'm just not in a huge hurry, in part because this is Gex's first time playing. I mean, I've been playing off and on for over a year. I wouldn't say I'm an expert or anything, but I mean, my other character in my other playthrough is level like 30 or whatever the current max possible is.
Apparently I'm cold.
Yeah, I haven't done the early games since last year. So it's just kind of fun messing around. I'm not a speedrunner. I never have been. So let's explore sometimes.
Yes,
crafting wood. Should
our
be able to
A.
make a workbench
Where
now.
where'd you come from, Wolf?
Another thing
To
that
emphasize that
moves that
Songbird
just
doesn't rush things,
room.
our biggest example is the A to Z. We're barely
Oh
on
yeah.
the seventh letter.
Well, there's a lot of creatures that start with those 7 letters. I mean, how many separate different species of creatures are is it? I have lost count. Okay, let's make workbench and get that down.
I found the health potion.
Nice. So now we can sit down.
Should I be over by the bridge or should I wait for you?
Probably a good idea to wait because you can make weapons and stuff here.
Alright,
And
I'm running back.
storage so you can drop some stuff off and whatnot.
I just followed the road punching sheep and dogs.
Oh no, we're not really lost, Travis. We're just messing around. We don't tend to be super focused. At least I don't. A little bit of the ooh shiny disease going on. Yeah.
On games that are not PvP focused, I don't really tend to focus either.
I see some people enjoy doing the speed running thing and getting, rushing to the end game and all of that. And if that's what you enjoy, then more power to you. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm like, why get to the end and then quit and get bored? Why not enjoy the game that I like? Lots of plant fiber so we can make lots of strings for storage. Grant says you're on an anti-PETA rampage, abusing all the local wildlife.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just looking at stuff.
Yeah, well, exploring. The name of the game. But, I mean, there are things you can do if you want to check your quest thingies. I think hit J for journal and it'll show you your quests, and it does mark your current quest objectives on your map as well. And let's see what's check. My hotbar. It is pretty cool that you have 2 hotbars.
Yep.
And if you're placing structures, if you're building, then they added a first person to school, but they don't have first person yet for like combat or others. Only for building. And I am glad that the inventory in this game is block-based, not weight-based. So you don't have to worry about those. I'm usually like, No, but we don't have wireless traffic. I just keep moving here until I'm trying to use some basic starter weapons. Okay, now what would I do? Need more metal scraps. I could make a club. At least that's better than nothing. And a bow. Some starter wooden arrows. Good. And I need a little more string, and I can make a small backpack. I keep putting F1 instead of 8. But that's a zero set, because now I actually have some way to shoot these arrows. Right? Probably should. Back into the ruins here to try to find some more metal scraps.
The game may change, but the way that you play it still never does.
Not really. Oh, really? Needed all of that. I got the lock chest. Little scraps and lock it.
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
So let's practice with this bow. Oh wow, it's a crappy bow. I'm just checking still hit the same thing. Yeah, our current quest is to do the travel through the shroud. Hey Grail, welcome, welcome.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
There you are. Always nice when dinner. Oh, they're not the same one. I was gonna say always nice when dinner delivers itself, but
Oh, that's funny.
what?
I'm sheltered.
Oh, are you in a cave?
I'm in a hole.
Nice. Okay. Fireflies, we find some. Yes.
Wait, can I
And
actually
manual
get out?
crafting. Mix and bag it now. Also, do the basic shield. Well, I don't have any basic string like it's going out of style here. Oh, hey, Slayer. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, how was Mikey's stream? What is he up to? Oh, I just gave you my shield by mistake. I clicked the wrong thing. That's okay. You can have it. I meant to click equip. There we go. That's what happens when I click when I'm not really paying attention. I'm glad this cube does not have spoil time. Okay. At least I got some shoes now. I like it that there's some resources you can craft without even stopping, like you can just run and grab it on as you run past. You're lurking mostly when you work on the Hawaiian shirt commission. Nice, how's that going? You're making merch for somebody, right? There's another sleepable bed down here if we need one before we can use them. Good to know. Captain's journal, they're trying to hold off the scavengers. Whelming them. Some water, another bed.
Oh, can we get unencumbered in this game?
You can run out of space in your slots, but it's not wasted slot space.
Okay.
So I put those boxes at the base. You can just stash some stuff in there to free up some slots. Okay. First, I need to grab it. Or to go the way there, but we can do find out that under. Day 20 out. We held out a long time here. They've changed a lot.
Oh.
Shroud looks so cool now.
It'll be fine.
That's the Shroud looks really neat.
It's not like I need all that anyways. This is asymmetrical.
I'll just love doing where I can do expensive. Although, maybe I should move away from the CC Archer and be a magic field. Although he might help me. I always say that I'm going to try something else and then I don't. But magic is pretty dang powerful in this game. Alright, I'm going to go back up and refill my Shroud timer, and then if you want to join me, we can head over to where they're trying to take us for the first quest here.
Alright. my defense, I was left unsupervised, so I just
Well,
defaulted.
hey, I'm not going to supervise you, so
And it's also a good thing that no
it is
one's here.
fun. Yeah, Slayer. It is a really fun game. I really like the movement in this game, and I love the building mechanics in this game. It's voxel based, so you can terraform and like you can build pretty much anything in this game. And it's a massive map to explore. I mean, this area where we are, yes, if you open your map and then zoom out, and yeah, the map is absolutely huge. There is so much to be seen. And yeah, and it's all like hand built, not procedurally generated, custom game engines. Like these people really do put in the effort. Learned engineering at its time. Okay, I was gonna try to make an axe. So no, I'm getting turned around. Where is our thing?
Do we need wood?
I have some. I've been smashing stuff. Oh, it's getting dark. We probably want to find a bed. There's a couple of them down in that campsite, and there's also one over in Longview. Find a bed. That'll speed up the night. Ooh, I found a reed. Nice. What's that? 8 plus 8 stamina plus 10 health. Nice. Hoping they'll make a backpack. Maybe I should. Oh yeah, I should be able to. I can make it now. I can make one piece of that now. A stone axe and a stone pick. There, I gave you a backpack. Just right click on it and click equip. You can also see what you have equipped if you go to your character. You'll see all the different slots and what you have.
Alright.
Okay. Ooh, you built a church. Who was it again that you're doing this for, Claire? Looks pretty nice. Interior is spacious. Master of like vampires, villains, heroes, and stuff. Oh, that sounds so cool. Okay. And if you want to follow me down here to where the camp is, there's a couple beds down there, and we can get through the night that way. There are some enemies that come out after dark. Fireflies. If you see a light spot in the dark, you can run through and grab it. And fireflies. Stuff. There's another baddie over here. Couple of them.
Okay, don't do that.
Oh, was that one of those bombs?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so down here, pretty much has a bed. And sleeping is also a good idea because it removes your rested buff that you get, so there's one in that section. There we go. Night speed times 60. There are some resources you can only get at night, but yeah, that'll be, I think, for much better. Okay, you ready to go down into the shroud?
Yep.
Alright. Follow the path. That's not the path. Very easy to get lost. Later on, there will be plenty of time for exploring, but right now, and also as you level up, you extend your shroud timer. But to start with, it's only like 5 minutes. Remember. I think we need to go this way. Yeah, if you're running out of shroud timer and you find one of those, then you back can renew it. But they are consuming. Up at the top is compass. Got a marker. Current quest. The puffball ones you can just pick by hand. Oh, hello. There's another one, or several. Oh, yeah, some of those mushroom things kind of explode. There's more than one way to get out, but I think if we go this way, it might be the quickest. A little hole. Not a whole lot in there. It's not appears to be. Doing it. Okay, I think up this way, yeah, there's a path up. We can head towards the smoke. There's a camp over there. We definitely get better weapons. There's a lot of enemies. Oh. Out of the sun! Berries. If you see the purple berry bushes, those also give you a health regeneration effect. So those are well worth grabbing. When you see them. And the mushrooms are also safe to thaw, although they're better if you cook them. YouTube channel villain support. Ooh, got it. Okay, very cool. Hey, Rabbit Heart, welcome. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Alright, this is going to be interesting. I've never faced these guys so early on. Yeah, these guys are level 3, so they're going to be harder. And there's a lot of them in there, just FYI. But there's also likely to be some good loot. Oh, dang it. I didn't get my my shield out quick enough.
That's why I don't like ranged weapons.
Well, I was just hitting the wrong button. I just hit the wrong button. Oh, and also you will notice that the weapons and stuff have durability, but it's really kind of cool how they set it up that you don't need resources to repair things. You just have to open the workbench and it repairs everything in the inventory.
I'm almost out of stamp. Such exciting gameplay.
What?
I'm just running around in circles, waiting for them
Uh, you kind of look
to.
like you could use some healing.
Oh, I'm healing. That's also kind of the other reason why.
Uh,
I used that health
yeah,
potion and now I'm just waiting.
okay.
Ah, dang it.
You both died. Literally are dead next to each other here.
Alright, and now I just gotta
Ah!
run back over.
I actually could have revived you if you'd waited a second.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I forgot to mention anything about that. And it looks like some of your stuff dropped. I think the way I have the server set up is like you drop some stuff, but not everything. I'm really looking forward to finding some feathers. Oh, good! I finally got a provisional site. It's better than the stone club. Now we got
I also did
something a
charge
little
head
better.
first into that fight without stamina.
Yeah, stamina is kind of important for, especially for kinds of weapons. Here's mine. Raw. See if I can use this crossbow guy. Ooh, some scrap arrows. Some slightly better arrows. So the parkour in this game can be really awesome if you get the hang of it. But I am very spoiled on the double jump ability. I've had it for so long that I keep forgetting I don't have it anymore, and I don't even remember which skill tree I'm there. So, this is probably not the great spot to be. There we go, somewhere slightly, or possibly. We will jump in here for a second. Check it out. They moved around the skill tree, the stuff on the skill tree, in one of the updates. What's so funny?
What's the one thing that we always tell each other?
What?
Or the running joke? Don't leave explosives laying around when we're around.
Oh, did you hit the red barrel?
Yes, I'm dead over here.
Okay,
By the
I'll
campfire.
revive you. Yes, the red barrels probably don't want to hit those, at least not from close by. Alright, let me revive you here. Oh, you like fell through the textures here.
Yeah, my body went into the ground because of the way I
And I'm doing this hand wavy thing. There you go. Your health you still need bandages or something though. You're still very close to death. You have bandages?
Yep.
Okay, how about berries? Do you have berries?
Yep.
Okay. So, okay. I'm going to try.
I just thought it was a regular barrel.
Yeah. I'm going to try
I
to
didn't
get up
expect it to
here.
explode.
Because the jumping is really nice. You can actually jump pretty far. So if you can get up on top of walls and stuff like this, then a lot of the enemies can't jump. They updated their AI a while ago, so now some of them can. But
They have a
most of them
ballista?
Yeah, that guy's a like crossbow guy, and he's got a pretty gnarly crossbow.
He's walking away if you want to try reviving me.
Yeah, I was waiting until he was gone. There's plenty of others around me though too. At least it wasn't me killing him this time. Hey, when have I have? Oh, there's another baddie I wish I'd done that. Another double hatchet dude. Okay. Can block it with the shield, and the timing is important though. You got a
The
couple
guy that
strokes in.
killed me is aiming at you, so watch your left.
Oh. He leads you away from the other guy. You don't want to leave your camp, huh? Valid. Use my bow.
I'm respawning.
Wait, can I get him from here? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I hit him from here, but now I'm out of arrows. He doesn't even know where I am. I'm so far away. Okay, got one arrow. Yeah, if they don't know where you are, then they'll just stand there, which makes them a lot easier to hit. Which is nice when you have crappy arrows. Okay. Oh, did you respawn?
Yep.
Oh, somebody else. Where's it coming from? Where is somebody shooting at me from? Oh, he's inside there, okay. At least the ranged dudes don't really try to get up in your grill, like the other ones. Somewhere up here where I can shoot. Oh, hello! I thought you were inside there. I didn't realize you were up on the roof. That shouldn't have hit me.
Yeah, I figured this is how you get Enshrouded.
Alright, he's dead. The metal scraps, so we can use those later, scrap arrows, and more lockpicks. Hey, Aaron W., welcome. Yeah, nobody gave me a rocket launcher, but I did already get to play with some grenades earlier. But I didn't kill anybody with the grenade. Dex almost killed himself with one, but I didn't. Oh! Jeez, yeah, they did update their AI. This guy can jump now. Their AI is still not perfect, so... But, yeah. And these arrows are pathetic. But he doesn't know how to reach me, so he's standing still.
Back.
You come back. another explosive. Yay. Might come in handy at some point. So this is what it's fun to do with those explosive barrels. You just got to shoot them from far back. They make quite a crater. And then you can collect, all the wood and metal scraps.
Wait, so how do I do this?
Oh, do what? Oh, you got a staff. Nice. The staff requires staff charges as ammo. So if you don't have any staff charges, you can't use it yet. If you find a wand, wands don't require any ammo, but they do have durability, so you just have to watch out for that. But wands are a little OP. Speaking of which, I thought there is a starter wand that we can craft if you get some bones. You just need 2 bones to craft a level 1 wand. So I'm going to need to repair my stuff. I think there's probably a repair station around here somewhere. There is in most bigger CLIs. See another, more red barrels. Let me shoot those. Oh, that, I just realized. Just as the arrow was in the air, it was right next to the repair thing I needed.
So you broke our repair station?
Yep. Watch out for the trap here.
I was trying to deactivate it.
Uh-huh. Hey, Charles. I'm attempting a wyvern run on Estrellos. Wish me luck. Well, good luck. Let us know how it goes.
That reminds me of something I've always wanted to try with ASE ever since I've seen the mod for it. But basically, for the Lost Island, replace every single tame with every single wyvern.
Oh, geez, that would be kind of impossible, I think.
Well, it's better than my other idea that I've kind of wanted to try, and I did, but it was not gonna work. Which was nothing but gigas.
Yeah, that would be pretty insane, alright. You would definitely spend a lot of time dying and respawning. Okay, now you need to get up there. I'm trying to. So that. I thought the path was this way through the shroud, but maybe you have to come up. Oh no, I think it's up this way over here. Okay, yeah.
I found a skeleton.
Oh, nice. Yes, well, if you break it and get some bones, you can make a wand. That sounds like the practice.
Nope, that's too many. That's too many.
What?
I'll let you deal with them.
What are they?
Enemies.
Okay, well, we can just go. Let's just run up the hill over here, okay? Let's just go. We don't have to kill all the enemies in the camp. We got some stuff.
Oh no, it's not. It's not in the camp. It's in the shroud.
Ah, well, you need to eat a berry or something. You don't look so good.
I mean, if there's a bed over there, I could heal. But
Yeah, there isn't. Not for a while. So you need to eat a berry. If you're out of berries, let me know. I've got plenty.
It'll be fine.
Okay. I have a feeling I'll have to revive you thoughts. Alright, now this is where we need to go. for here. So they're talking about testing the technology of the flame altars. Oh, and there's more scavengers up here.
Repair
The
station
scavengers.
here.
Nice. Yeah, let me do that then before I aggro the scavengers. Okay.
Wait, I don't even know how I did that.
It's what? Crouch?
Oh, I can see it.
These guys are only level 1. In this game, areas are different levels, and all of the creatures and enemies in a different area will be the same level.
You aggroed it while I was sitting. So I was stuck in that animation of standing up.
And it didn't help that your health was at 1/3.
That's why I was sitting, so that I could restore the health.
It really is worth it to eat food. Eating food or berries actually raises your max health by almost double. That's how they try. That's how they try to get you to eat in this game. Because I think I have it on default settings, and on default settings, you don't actually starve if you run out of food. You just your health is like in half.
Oh, I have berries.
Well, eat one and you'll see your health go up. Okay, there's another guy over there. Just a sec, let me... Should have shot the barrel while he was there. Ah! Now, bandages are good. I never do bandages if I can possibly avoid it in the middle of battle because, yeah, the animation. I have died before in the middle of the bandage animation. These bushes, these are specifically for crouching in to hide from enemies, these kind of bush. I think a lot of times you can't see you if you're hiding in one of these. You hit those enough times, they do break, but it takes a while. And sometimes they don't have any. Sometimes they have good stuff, a lot of times they don't. Okay, they made a breakthrough in their experimentation with making the cinder vault. Nice. More powder balls. Anything? Oh, you got one of those provisional sites too? Yeah, the scavenger axe things are pretty nice. There might be more scavengers, so we should keep our eyes peeled. I'm just checking to see if there's anything good over on the other side. So there's main path this way, but we can move aside. Got it. That's like, what level is it? We have a couple of skills. I want. That would keep my bow. All right. Seven.
Oh, sorry. I was checking my inventory. I'll give you a space
There's
sword
one
just
last
in
guy
case.
in here we gotta fight. This is why you need a shield. Alright, note over here. Alright. Blacksmith volunteered to be a test subject for the CC Vault technology. Do you want to go activate that?
The what?
Glowy vault over there. And you are like an inch from death. You better not stub your toe or you're going to die. Alright. Then we'll be able to place that guy back at camp. He's an NPC who will open up some new crafting recipes for us and stuff. Some pretty important ones. Alright. Hi. While we're over here, should probably venture a little farther. You don't, I don't think we need to wait until we get the quest before we can fire, but we probably want to at least have grapplers first. So we can actually fast travel back to base since we've got a flame altar there. You just have to open up your map and you can find our flame altar on the home level 1. You just fast travel. Which is nice. So Slayer says that another channel on Crisis Sport just went live as the first one ended. Oh wow. So I'm watching UNV. Oh, I'm not familiar with V. What game are they playing? Oh, the game is talking. Huh? This survivor will be a worthy addition to our cause. Takes them into the world with a summoning staff, which you can craft from simple twigs. Nice. You want to do that?
Sure. Go ahead and do it.
We'll just go get some twigs, pick a bush or two, and make a summoning staff, and then you will be able to place it. I'm just going to try to knock up a very, very basic structure here, because the blacksmith gives us better stuff, better recipes, if we've got a roof over its head.
Because can we not make string?
We can. You make it in your backpack, not in the workbench. In the backpack crafting, you can make it out of plant fiber. Kind of build like a little round altar.
Alright.
And the nice thing is you don't actually need foundation support, so you can actually even build floating structures in this room if you want. I'm not going to build anything pretty. I'm going to knock up one of these.
So I'm just gonna go around collecting plant fiber for now.
Okay, sounds good.
Did not mean to do that, but okay.
What did you do?
I ate raw meat again.
Oh, I think we should be able to make a campfire.
Yeah, we could also make the shoot, I forgot the name of it, but it's the larger one,
Oh, like a
bonfire,
fireplace? Fireplace?
and yeah, the fireplace as well.
Yeah, the fireplace is better, actually. If we can make that, we probably should, because the campfire burns out after a little while. Ah. You know what's one thing I love about the building system in this game? Is there's actually an undo button. Like, why don't more games have that? Like, if you mess up, you can hit Y, and it will undo your last build action.
Okay, because this is bringing me very very bad reminder of um, build mechanics from a different game. That
What?
Fallout 76 and Fallout in general has
Oh,
similar
well.
build mechanics where it's yeah, I do not like building that. That's why I only put up turrets and a bed, and then that's it.
I've never played Fallout 76, but the way
Have
it
you
works
played?
in here is kind of nice, actually, because you can, it's all block-based, but it's very tiny little blocks. Like
Have you
this is
played?
the size of a single block. That is just, they're very small. And so you can put up multiple blocks at a time in different shapes.
Have you played Fallout 4 or 3 by chance?
3 and 4 and New Vegas. Not, I didn't. The only one I finished was Fallout 3.
I'm gonna craft the fireplace.
Okay. Sounds good. Aw, well, thank you, Slayer. That's really sweet of you. Oh my God. Oh, named a tower after me. That's really sweet.
Here, you can go ahead and place it.
Place what?
The fireplace.
Okay. And if you want, or you can put it somewhere, you know, on one of the two sides. It's just a little deeper, probably not in front of the door, but about. I'm not picky other than that. Yeah. Make this little house. And you're gonna have to make 3 beds because the blacksmith's also gonna need a bed in order to be able to spawn his meat. You can't even make, you dig up some dirt, you can make, so, you can build up a hill or whatever. Always fun. Okay, get out of build mode, and let's actually pick it up and put it somewhere that's not in front of the door. Reorganizing a bit. I think we're a little too close to this damn animal. I keep trying to use the buttons I use in Arc to rotate.
I'm gonna sit right here because I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Contact over here. Oh wow. get a better rested buff. Their place where you sleep is warm. You can put the glass better. You got better. Block this and have a basic bed. He doesn't need anything fancy. Oh. Can I use the tiger here? I use Enshrouded. More screen. Don't think I'm fun enough that. For now, in the bottom. So something those shroud beads. We're not quite to a point yet where we're doing separate stories.
I'm back. What a miss.
Well, meet our new neighbor here. This is Oswald. Oswald is desperate.
How come my bed's different?
I made him the cheapest bed. He didn't need anything fancier.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, I was gonna make one of
I do not have permission to upgrade this flame.
Yeah, well, you need... Oh, that must be something that you need admin.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't need to do that. By the way, this root staff, I don't think I should be trusted with magic in this game yet.
um, well, that
So
is
let's
up
go
to
ahead
you.
and stick that there.
If you want to, instead of you, that's fine. He's got some better weapons and stuff that you can craft. Um, basically, you just treat him like a craft stuff. But he's a crafting station who walks around and sometimes gets lost or stuck and it's always. Oh no! Slayer says I just took a thin layer of skin off when I took off a band-aid. Ouch, that sucks. Oh, he's playing Claire's Fear. I've heard really good things about that game. I haven't played it yet myself. So many good games coming out now. But yeah, that one does look really good. You're like here. Move off the flame altar. You kind of bumped them there. Now we can craft. Okay. And by the way, you can craft lockpicks in your inventory with metal scraps, but if you craft them in the blacksmith inventory, they're cheaper. Because it costs 2 to craft 2 metal scraps to craft them in your inventory. They don't need 1 in the blacksmith.
So that's magic buff.
Huh. Yeah. It's not. I've had a band-aid on a long time and you take it off and that's just thing all white. So, oh, you have wax. I might have to go find another. And I need shroud wood. We'll have to go into the shroud again. Yeah, I'll get around to clearing the elixir well. Here, can you get off here so I can hit that glider?
So we need stone, charcoal, and for charcoal we need to do the charcoal skin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Back to my hole I go.
What are you doing in your hole?
Getting stone.
Digging a hole, huh? In China, as they used to say.
No, I'm going back to my dorm roots. It's a shame that C4 isn't in this game to collect stone and resources.
Yeah, I wish it did too. It breaks structures like basically there's like actual terrain blocks or building blocks, and then there's like decor type stuff. And if it breaks decor, you can get the resources from that, like the wood and the metal stuff. But if it breaks the building blocks or the terrain blocks, they're just gone. Which is sad. Well,
And then,
More weapons.
if no one caught it, that's a reference to Deep Rock Galactica, where there's drillers that get C4,
Oh,
and that is their
I
defense.
that. Uh, probably. I was kind of holding off on making clothes until I could make better ones. Probably just go ahead and get a little bit of that. Now, I'm heading down into the shroud to get some shroud wood to make uh, sliders and better axes and stuff. Back into the shroud and go, and we've got a tiny little magic wand.
Alright, I'm gonna put the kiln outside because I'm guessing that's where it needs to go, right?
Yeah, it's kind of big to go inside.
Alright.
I'm going to get the shroud wood. Yes.
I'm making 15 charcoal.
Okay. Very cool.
I'm just doing. Yeah, it should be enough. So if I just swing around a weapon or my fists at plant fibers, I should just be able to collect them instead of just
You collect
spamming
most
E.
of them by hand. You collect them by hand. It's kind of like an arc, but it's a lot faster. You just have to just grab them as you go by. You'll start to get a hint of what kinds of bushes and stuff you can grab, but most of the bushes, if you can't chop it down with an axe, then you can gather it by hand. And the ferns too.
Alright.
Hey, Bubs, can I touch my wand on you? Man, this is a pathetic wand. Man. That is a very interesting biome. How much shroud? 22, that should be enough. Get out of the shroud. Although I need more shrouds. Well, then I think I'll need them and then come back down. Kind of similar to like the oxygen mechanic in Ark, like you have to be careful not to drown. Good night, Rabbit. Have a good night and keep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That's
Is
it.
there any way that you can improve your stamina?
Yeah, there's different skills that you can get in your skill tree that gives you more stamina, and also there's food items that give you more stamina. Like honey, if you just drink water from the well there, you have food slots up at your upper left part of the screen, and food gives you a lot of really good boosts and stuff, including raising your max health and your max stamina and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so the water is really good early on. Okay, now I need some Enshrouded dudes. Come fight me. Come fight me, Enshrouded dudes. I need some shroud spores. So creepy, there's like these eyeball stalks that come up out of the shroud. It's like the shroud is watching. And then as you get close, down the ground.
I'm gonna stay up here and just look around for resources while I try to grab stuff for basic gear because I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we're still naked, right?
Well, close to it. I mean, you can make some rag stuff, and the blacksmith has a recipe for like fur armor that's at least better than what we can make by ourselves. And
Yeah,
as
I'm
you
trying to.
if you find more
trying to get
resources,
him.
you'll be able to make more.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him away from the commune with the flame because I can't craft if he's standing next to it.
Yeah, you can bump him away from it. I need to build in his own little kind of separate hut because yeah, it's really annoying how he keeps doing that.
Alright, so
This
two,
is our first
four,
elixir well.
5,
There should be more enemies down here. I don't
2,
remember what level this
4,
is.
5,
Level 5.
7, 9. So that's 18 string.
Where's wherever we should be? Oh, there it is. Pleasant. Oh, whoa! No fairs and stuff like that. Well, now you can't see me. Because I've got holes between us. But I can still shoot you. Oh, I'm running low on shroud time. I thought there was a shroud. Actually, over here, this leads to the return beacon. Oh, and a lot of enemies. This return beacon will renew my shroud timer as well. Oh, hello. Oh, geez. Yeah, this guy's a little on the gnarly side. I think I'm just gonna get out of here. Ooh. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Bugs and the gnarly things. Okay, now go to get out of here.
7 more string. So the King Gormander is dead.
Nope, wrong way. What?
King Gormander is dead.
Yes, he is. Everybody's dead, pretty much.
Pike Mead's Reach has been captured. Lunatic Sickly
Found
pale.
a lore
Barely
book
lifting
or
their feet.
something?
Yep.
I found you some staff charges if you want to try using that staff.
I'm good.
Well, if you don't want to, then I will. I'd like to have
I
you.
keep finding health potions.
Oh, good. Maybe it is a sign. Maybe it's because you keep hurting yourself. Dang, bugs! I'm like, oh, geez. That hurt a lot. You know what? I'm not in a rush right now. Maybe there's
So, out of curiosity, do
I
you
need to
actually
go
think that
towards my right. Right.
do you think
Okay.
that the update's gonna populate tonight or tomorrow?
I think they said Wednesday. Whoa.
Ah, no, no, ambush! Leave me alone,
What did you?
wolves.
Uh, Power.
I just want plant fiber. I don't want to kill you. Fine, you're dead.
Dang it! Back at the elixir well again.
Um. Okay.
Not the way I meant to go.
Resin.
Hey, Axel, Dave. Welcome, welcome.
All right. I have enough string.
Whew.
Do I
Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. I love how unique it is in its mechanics and stuff. You can tell that it was inspired by a lot of other games that we love. Like, there's definitely, woo, dang it, I did not mean to do that. There's definitely some inspiration in here in some of the mechanics from, like, Valheim, I think, but it's really its own thing. The world is voxel-based, and the building is amazing. But the traversal is a lot of fun, especially once I finally managed to get my grapple and wingsuit unlocked. Right now I'm lost in the shroud, which is an interesting dynamic as well. Now what is this magic? I keep ending up back at the elixir well again, which has tons of enemies. I do not want to go there. I think I might have. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of it. I'm going to have to go through the elixir well area. That's the problem. That's why I keep coming back here. So let's keep running because there's a lot of enemies in here.
So should I be actually helping you?
Yeah, I'm good. It's okay. I just gotta get out of here.
All right.
Now, from here, where do I go?
So
That's
for animal fur, it's just looking for sheep and stuff, right?
pretty much any kind of animal has a chance to drop it. They don't always, but they have a chance to. Oh, not you again.
Did you already make a better weapon like a spiked club or scrappy sword?
I made a scrappy sword, but so far I think that this provisional price is better. So I'm mostly using that as when I need a melee weapon.
All right. Come back here.
Still on the
I
wrong
need your
side.
hide.
Oh, that's where the bridge is, though. If I keep going this way, I'll do that. I'll just go back. Okay. Yeah, the building in this game is really good. And in fact, I need to do a little bit of building when I get back to base. So I'll be able to show you a very, very basic little snapshot of how the building works. And you can fast travel in this game, but you can't fast travel when you're in the shroud. So I have to get out of the shroud. And then, if I wanted to, I could fast travel back to our flame altar. Which is, you can set up a limited number of flame altars depending on how you've leveled up the flame in your world and stuff. There's a wolf over there because something just died. A wolf killed it. Or did you kill it? Probably you. Never mind.
I'm killing the animals for their pelt.
Okay.
Because we need 18.
Sounds good.
I already got the string.
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to build the blacksmith a quick little house of his own. I'm not doing any fancy buildings just yet because we don't have a lot of different block styles unlocked. That's one of the really kind of cool things in this game is they really lean into the building aspect and making the buildings feel special because most of the types of blocks that you can get to build out of, other than these very basic ones, you have to do different quests in order to unlock the blocks. And then when you get the resource that they use for the first time, or when you find a stack of the blocks in a treasure chest somewhere, then you can make more of those blocks. So that's kind of cool how to do that. That's not bad. I think I that for now. I've never really used the staff, but when I played this game with my husband, he used the staff. And towards late game, they do start to get really freaking powerful. So it makes me want to experiment. Okay, Oswald, maybe you move away from the flame altar, please, so I can talk to you. Thank you. And before there. The NPCs are basically mobile crafting systems. I can finally make selling axe, pickaxe. What about where do I make the glider? Oh, that's okay. Still need more shroud spores and metal scrap to make a scrap. But I can make a couple of gliders. So we each have a glider now. I'm putting yours in this the top storage chest where we're keeping equipment.
Okay.
But those are really good though, and you'll want to get familiar with using them because they're a main way of traversal in this game. They don't really have creatures you can ride, but you don't really miss it because you can use the wingsuit and you unlock these really tall towers and you can fast travel up to the top of those and then you can glide from the top of the towers to like anywhere you want to go. It's really fun. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, I was going to grab the building clock.
Get back here.
More.
Kawaka.
So, and then I need my building hammer. Oh, I should grab my and there is wireless crafting, but we don't have it yet because you have to make magic chests in order to wirelessly craft from them. You can't do that right.
Alright.
also put in my stone axe and stick in there. Don't need it anymore.
And the Kawaka decided to fall off the cliff.
What did?
The Kawaka, rabbit thing.
Ah. It's raining.
They have a
Alright,
weird
well, let's
spine,
build you a house.
They have a weird spine, so it looks like this animal from Warframe called Kawaka.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the game is only PC for now, just because it's still in early access. But I mean, this company, it's Team Games. It's kind of amazing. They keep doing this really weird thing that, as an Ark player, I'm not used to. They keep doing this thing where they say that an update is coming, and they say, what the update is going to cover. Like, they communicate with people and say what's coming, and then they actually do it on time, like every time. Like, it's bizarre. But yeah, people keep saying German engineering, basically, because it's a German company. But yeah, they've been doing a really fabulous job, and so I definitely believe that this game is going to leave early access on the schedule that they say it's supposed to on. I think it's supposed to be in early access for like the rest of the year, and then sometime in 2026 or something, it's going to leave early access. And they also they haven't released a dev kit yet, because they're actually going to finish their own game before they let people make mods for it. Which they said they're very open to mods, but yeah, they're going to finish the big thing first, so that they don't keep breaking the mods.
So I need to make get 3 torn cloths.
Okay, so let me back up a second here. How the building works. Back up. So the building pieces, you can grab them one by one, and sometimes some people who haven't played it before, they just do that. They put their building blocks in the hotbar, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. All of these tiny, look how small these blocks are. They're like a Minecraft block is like 4 or 5 of these in every dimension. They're so small, like you can make really detailed things because of that, but it would take a long time, except that they also have, with this building hammer, you can enter building mode by hitting tab, and then it lets you place some of these pre-selected shapes made up of those smaller blocks. So like you can place 50 or 100 of the small blocks at a time in these different shapes. It is really dark, so I'm going to let's just keep it in Oswald instead. Well, he doesn't really, I guess.
She's watching you, not me.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Chris, I have been bugging Aaron to try this game for months and months. And I will continue to work on him about it. But he's got his own things. He's got his own interests and his own.
Wait, is he still doing the Primal Evolved or whatever the Chaos Fear mod is?
Oh no, you must be thinking of Miola.
Oh, okay.
Did I say Miola? I meant Longstaff.
Aaron?
Yep. Anyway, I'm trying to get him to come and play Enshrouded because I think he would really like the building. But the excuse that he gives is the fact that they don't have a creative mode just yet. But, I mean, mostly it's because he's afraid that if he plays something other than art, he might not come back to art. And he told me that.
In that case, you should get join me in a Rust wipe and get him to tag along.
Oh, that's never gonna happen. He's never been interested in PvP, really. I mean, he'll do PvP things once a year in the Extra Life stream with Rasclark, mostly just because it's for a good cause, it's for charity, but he doesn't really enjoy it very much. I mean,
But it doesn't.
he's a great guy. I have a lot of respect for him, but he's kind of an anxious person as well. And he has admitted before on stream, so I'm not giving away secrets or anything. He's diagnosed OCD. So I mean, he needs a certain level of control over his environment that he doesn't really allow.
There's actually it's kind of like Ark where you can either set it to PvE or PvP. So
yeah, well, I'm still trying to get him to try Enshrouded, and I haven't gotten him to try any other thing yet. So, and I'm out of. Those who are watching, you'll see that there's numbers on the screen. This piece that I'm trying to place would take 16 of the small blocks, so I only have 12 of that type. That's why I could place it here, because in that spot it would only require 10, but I just need to shut down. These things don't kill you when they fall, like they can in Valheim.
Food doesn't spoil, right?
No, food doesn't spoil, thankfully.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the box.
Okay. Some more wooden blocks. I'm just doing these bare essential now. Build something cooler later on, so we've got more options. Yeah, this you can change up the texture a little bit, make it on more interesting, right? And let's see. You know what? Let's make it. Let's do a little bit of.
So how do I collect torn cloth? Do I just gotta go out and kill those shrouded things?
You can also just go back up into Longkeep, the ruins that are close by, and just break stuff. You get a lot of the torn cloth, just breaking crates and the different packages stuff. And I can turn snapping on and off as well. That's kind of just that. I don't know what I'm doing.
Huh. That's a weird looking shield.
You found a shield?
Yep.
I keep forgetting that I don't have double jump. I don't have double jump unlocked yet. And the building has an undo button. How often is that? Okay. I keep missing that when I go back to Ark. I'm like, oh, I need to undo. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I need more. I need to make more.
I'm not sure if I already.
I have more cover.
Do you have a fur shirt yet, Songbird?
I do not. No. Thanks for for making the other pieces, though.
You're too far away for your shirt. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, well, I'm coming back. I just needed to grab some sideways stuff and make one of these.
There you go.
Thank you.
I just need to get 8 or so torn cloth.
Okay. By the way, just FYI, there's the equip option and then there's equip with like some sparklies next to it. That's for cosmetic only. So like you can have one set actually be active and you can have a completely different set of clothes or armor just for the appearance. So just make sure you're not putting your armor in the cosmetic slot. And then when you go to your character, hit N, or you can just go through the tabs at the top of the screen and open the inventory. At the bottom under your character, it says R to customize appearance, and that's where you can change the cosmetic slot.
Oh yeah, no, I have fur trousers looking like threadbare pants, because apparently that's cosmetic.
Ah. Okay, well,
Which
you have
is the...
As long as it's the ragged pants that are the cosmetic and not the fur.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say that is looking like you spawn in with it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're too far away here. I'm trying to give you the glider. Where'd you go?
Oh, I went down. I'm looking for...
Other people do show up on the compass on the mini map, so that makes it a little easier to find you.
I'm looking for more cloth.
Okay. Is your close enough? Yes. Okay. So just equip that, and then see, you'll be able to glide like this. This is not the best glider, but it's something, and you'll want to get used to that. And the nice thing with the glider is as long as you're using the glider, as long as the glider is equipped when you hit the ground, you actually won't take fall damage. You can jump from like any height. As long as the glider is out. If you put the glider away before you hit the ground, you can't die.
So you're telling me I can jump off this cliff?
You could. It might be difficult to get back up again, but you definitely can. You can jump off anywhere in this game.
Not where I wanted to land, but that's fine.
I've got a few more. More.
I went back over to the book more to see if I can't find any cloth that we missed.
Yeah, there might be some. And also, things do respawn, by the way. The only area that doesn't respawn is the area right around our flame altar. But it'll only respawn like when we relog, or I think like 2 or 3 hours have to pass with no players nearby or something like that. Got some kind of mechanic. Okay, well, I found a little bit of cloth in here. But it's a fully destructible world, which is pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're just a
What
tier
happened?
3. Haha! I got you. Metal scraps. Elixir.
Found check.
And torn cloth. Nice.
2 arrows. parkour is really fun in this too, especially once you unlock the double jump, which I don't have any more skill points here. So I'll have to unlock a couple things in the athlete and strength. Really, they should have double jump down here so that everybody, no matter which team you're using, can get it. But I forgot that I'm unlocking the lower one before I could get that. The double jump is amazing. Very, very much.
So I'm guessing
have, no matter
for
what type of player you want.
elixir would probably be for magic.
Actually, the elixir is supposedly what basically destroyed the world. Was, people got addicted to it and like made them really powerful and everything. And all these wells to mine this stuff to make it, and you got accidentally releasing some horrible ancient evil into the world. But yeah, at least it's kind of like elements in Ark, right? Where the lore says it's incredibly dangerous and all, but then really good crafted food with elements in it, and it's all fine. Yeah, the elixir, you can actually take it, and it just, I think the tooltip says what it does, but it reduces your shroud timer a little bit, so you have to be careful of that, but it does, like, give you stronger melee attacks for a period of time or something. Yeah, Axman, yeah, that is the skill setup, and yeah, the skill tree system is pretty cool how they have it. It's more like almost a skill snowflake or something, skill map rather than just a tree. But there's all these different character types and all these different things, and you can choose. You can go part way up multiple different trees if you want to. You don't have to just stick to one. And you can also, if you change your mind later, you can also reset. They have a way for you to do that. But yeah, you start in the middle here. And some of the higher tier skills are pretty cool.
Oh, I'm liking these daggers.
The daggers are fun, aren't they? Oh yeah, I love the daggers.
I was trying to sneak attack, and I ended up just charging into a fight.
Yeah. That's kind of how it tends to go with the daggers, but the animation for them is really fun. Like, you're really fast. You just have to be careful that you're not somewhere that you're going to fall off of somewhere, because you do move forward as you're stabbing with those. So I've accidentally, like, fallen off a cliff before because I was using the daggers. Water up the well. Yeah, it is pretty cool, the way that they've done that. And I really enjoy the look of this game as well. And it runs really well, even though it's so gorgeous. It's not Unreal Engine 5. The company made their own custom engine.
You know this art style, what it kind of reminds me of? The direction I wish that Fable had gone into, instead of the more cartoonish style that they ended up going with the most recent beta.
Yeah, I haven't really played Fable. I've looked at it before, but it's just always something all these fishes are cute. I need more of the small bush. And you can also mine flint over here close to our base. They call it flint stone in here. Like, I wonder if somebody on the dev team is a flint stone fan or something. It's kind of funny. It's not just flint. Flint stone specifically. Yeah, community castles to decorate and build. And then my own castles to build as well. I'm going to start a castle build project pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about. And we got big plans also for when Ragnarok drops.
How?
Pretty fun project. Uh-oh, what happened?
How were you able to hit me through the wall?
Uh, the magic, I guess.
Hacks. I call hacks.
He's definitely cheating. So,
Dang it.
that'll help my stamina recovery. But I
It would have probably been better if, probably would have been better if they didn't hit me through the wall. I probably could have killed them.
Oh. About 31. I also like that this game, it feels to me like the game respects your time in a way. Like it's not super duper grindy. Like even if you want to build stuff, you have to go out and adventure in order to unlock blocks. But then the blocks themselves are not usually that expensive to craft, which is nice.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, I did that earlier too.
Oh, and I'm stuck here now.
Uh-oh, are you in the shroud?
I'm in the shroud next to a beacon.
Next to a beacon? Oh,
Yeah,
you mean one of those, yeah. Well, you remember it is a totally destructible world, so if you have a pick or anything on you, you could probably dig yourself out.
Oh, I'm just gonna go run away.
Oh, well, you said you were stuck, so I thought you were stuck in the
No,
pit.
what I mean is, if I die, I respawn in the shroud.
No, you don't respawn where you die. You respawn at your last flame altar or your last return beacon.
Oh no,
You were at.
that's
So
what I
you
mean.
would,
Where I was, there's a flame beacon in the
oh,
in the
return.
elixir well.
Yeah, yeah, so you would respawn there. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies over there, for sure.
I'm trying to go to where I was collecting cloth and I accidentally died because
So,
I got hit through the wall a couple times beforehand.
where did you go?
I'm going over to the village.
Here, there you are. Come back here. It's always interesting when they're crafting stations that walk around and get themselves lost sometimes. Now, if I can make a slightly bigger test or two. Probably just get it. Yeah, I don't need to do that. I'm feeling bigger one or some of these resources.
Run away!
Alright, I'm putting the resources in the bottom with you, Seth.
Alright.
that up, please, and we're going to place it down over in your house. Oh, no person.
Yes, do the work for me. Break this thing. No?
Yeah. And a little more fun block. How much longer do I plan on being live? Oh, geez, I hadn't noticed what time it was. Probably not too much longer. I'll finish Oswald's house and get him settled, and then I'll probably call it. And just figure out who we can raid out. Alright, we can place you in here. Try to see this bed. And then you can be out from underfoot and stop in the
Oh,
way
shoot,
of
yeah.
the altar.
That's actually getting kind of late.
Yeah. This is it.